Okay, here I am again, Sarah Baptist, urban landscape artist, and I'm in the studio. And I've been talking a lot lately about using a full palette or a limited palette because I've been doing these studio paintings. So I'm going to show you my full palette. This is actually not really my full palette. It's 6 colors that I'm using right now. Is it 6 colors? 6 or 7, we'll find out, right? But I'll show you, I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you what I'm doing, okay? All right. Okay, so here we are with my, this isn't the messiest palette in the world, but so let's get started. So down here I have white. Do I have 6 colors? Do I have 7? I think I might have added a color here, but that's okay. You'll get the idea. So I have white. Yeah, I did add a color. I don't usually have this yellow on here. Do I? So I have a yellow, cad yellow, medium, cad red, medium, a violet, a yellow ochre, ultramarine blue, and a burnt umber. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's probably right. That's probably right. And white. So, yep, I think that's right. So that's a pretty basic palette. I generally start with a drawing in my paintings, so I will use a combination of the ultramarine blue and the umber. Sometimes I'll use sienna. This time I'm using this umber, and it makes a nice dark color, a nice black that I can locate the drawing. And you know, the thing about that too is it can go more blue or more, you know, warmer or cooler, depending on what I want to do. And then I can add white and get various tones of grays. Sometimes it goes a little purple. I can add yellow. You know, I mean, I can get all sorts of tones of grays, and you know, I can do all sorts of stuff with this, with just that mixture, and the other colors. So, and then of course I've got the yellow ochre over there. So with the yellow ochre and the blue, I can get, you know, a muted green. And of course, again, I can add white to that and get all sorts of values with that. And I can add more blue, make it darker or lighter. With the blue and the brighter yellow, the cad yellow, I can get a much brighter green. So, I mean, I can add this dark stuff and mute that down. Get all sorts of, I mean, this is just like hundreds of colors I can get. I can, you know, add white. And then I use this, I can never say this, purple, dioxa, whatever, purple, and then the red and the yellow. And I do tend to, if I want to tone a color down, I do complementary mixing. So I could, you know, if I want to tone this purple down, I would use the green. But I mean, with those colors, I have hundreds of colors I can mix. And so for this in studio, that's what I'm basically using. And when I'm out in plein air, I might substitute some of those colors out or add even more colors just as a shortcut, because it's easier to squeeze something out of a tube sometimes than to mix it. But anyway, that's the full palette. That's kind of what I'm using as a full palette, and I hope you've enjoyed this little snippet into what I'm using and what I'm doing, and have a wonderful day, and I hope you'll look at some of my other videos. So take care and enjoy.